Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, July 19th, and this is our weekly recap. This goes out to everybody in my service as well as everybody on my email news list. So, this is the week that was. By the way, if you're interested in me, smartoptiontrading.com. Come in, you can see everything I do. Not going to worry about that today. So, some days I can talk here for a while. Today, I don't have a lot to say, guys. Let's open the SPY and we'll look at it. Gone over this a lot with everybody. So, real quick, honestly, look at the way this is performing. From here, comes up, got hot, pulled back, consolidated, popped. RSI went hot, 70, pulled back, consolidated the 8-day, did it again, pulled back to the 8-day, did it again, pulled back to the 8-day, and here we are. The only difference here is this time is we're getting a very red candle today where we've had some very nice candles. Now, I will throw I will throw a bunch of grain of salt on that. One, it's options expiration for the month of July. We've had a lot of, churn there. Two, it's Friday in summer. And three, we've been hit with a host of news coming out of Iran here at this point that looks like they have seized a vessel, boarded and seized a UK vessel, and are bringing it back to Iranian waters. And, we're a little worried here that we may see some type of action at this point. So all this is coming in to hit the markets here late this afternoon. It's around 2:50 in the afternoon here, Eastern time. All right. So, but overall, markets still look fine. It's summer trading. It is July. It's, earnings season. And, next week we head into our largest earnings week, one of the largest earnings weeks of the year. It's next week and the week after. So what was there to do this week? Well, there was a lot to do this week, but it's, this is where you have to kind of keep your feet churning. And what I mean by that is you can't just sit and stuff. So Twitter, beautiful trade Friday into Monday, right? Traded with options in common, got out on Monday, and then you see this pullback, gave it that whole move back. Today's the last 2 days look like it was going to go, but we're getting a nasty candle here today as we go to earnings next week, right? Same thing with Roku. Roku gave this beautiful 1 day trade. Boom, traded with common and options. Pulled back. I am long. Traded with common yesterday. Kept a couple hundred shares still in them, sitting here just a little red on those shares, not worried about it. Okay, but there were things to do all week long, depending upon where you were looking. But it wasn't an easy week. Micron, another name we had from our setups, and they're still buying it, right? They're seeing a lot of flow into the August 46 calls, 45 calls, right? Nice move up, pulled back to the 8-day and pushing now high and breaking this range. What makes this so good is it's into the top of this range, and as it starts to break out, and you can see it here, hasn't been here for a year. It's trying to move, and 46 is really our next target, which is coming up into right now, maybe 46.50. So, be careful, but it's running. Micron looks good. But the real story this week was gold. And I didn't catch this stuff, but gold, we kept talking about it every day in our setups. A bunch of you guys did catch it. Waking up, boom, broke above the range in this big range. Now it's back in, maybe coming back in. Uh, by the way, now we have a second second Iranian UK ship. Okay, so we're going to be interesting. So this is going to be hitting the markets here. All right, so this was the play, and we talked about playing that with either gold or GLD, right, which gave a nice move, or Nugget, right, one of the miners, or GDX, and these guys gave some huge moves, right? So what do you do when you have that? You don't chase these candles. You wait for it to pull back, and you look at it here. So we got a lot going on here right now. Netflix, next week's 305 puts being swept into this here. So a lot going on within this market, and just a lot happening here right now. So I'm sorry, I'm a little bit taken back. We had Netflix earnings; they were bad. Missed subscriber growth by half. If it was going to be any good, it would have tried to bounce. It gave a doji yesterday after that big gap, and now you have this big weakness area. 315 is a big area to hold. We lose 315, this thing's in trouble. Opens the door, move down towards the 300 area. So we'll keep that in mind. Again, Netflix looking weak here. So overall, flow this week was mostly based on rolling and earnings plays. We got a lot of earnings names coming up next week. I don't, this news is a little bit unsettling. We'll see how it hits the market. How did I trade this week? I had a great week. I put money in my pocket every day. I trade a combination of options and uh, common stock. So far, everything's worked out. Although I am red on some stuff here, but I'm not selling it. So everything was a green week. A couple $1,000 in my pocket, I'll take it. Trying not to overtrade and keep it simple, and just trying to make sure I keep stops in place. I'll tell you right now on the Qualcomm trade, which is right in here. I was lucky. If I didn't have a stop in place, I could have been in big trouble. But I had a stop in place and I made money where I would have lost money if I didn't have a stop in place. And that's something to keep in mind. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll look over charts on Sunday and we'll go from there. Everybody have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Catch you guys on Monday.